What's going on, YouTube? I am Prepper Princess, the author of Living on Almost Nothing. If you are interested in purchasing my book, I will go ahead and leave a link down in the description box below. So I live in California, and a lot of people talk about how awful it is and stuff like that. I want to talk to you about some of the good things. For starters, I don't have to pay for fruit, vegetables, or leafy greens. I haven't had to pay for them in 2 years. So these are just a couple things. I always talk about how in my neighborhood, and this is amazing, I didn't even get this in the Bay Area, I literally hit my head on fruit as soon as I walk out the door. That's not an exaggeration. Okay? Not an exaggeration. Doink. Breakfast. Now I have hundreds of oranges, hundreds and hundreds, and I share them with all my neighbors, and I'm actually getting ready it's January, and they go November through late March. So they're right about at their peak freshness. Hi, actually I need to pick this up because we are going for a ride. So I bring a backpack with me whenever I go for a ride on an e-bike or I go for a walk with the dogs. And I stock up whenever I go. Now these are jackfruit that just came from a jackfruit at the grocery store, and everything grows in California, so nothing dies here. I'm growing garlic, pineapple guava. This is mint that I got from the grocery store and turned it into lots of mint, okay? Now, this morning, I'm not wearing any makeup today. That's why I've got the camera not pointed at me. This morning, I trimmed my neighbor's olive tree because it was covering my solar. Now, I don't like olives, but if I did, like olives, I could ferment these or I could turn them into olive oil. Olive oil is 150 calories per teaspoon or tablespoon, I'm not sure. But that's something to keep in mind in case of anything negative happening. Over here I've got my solar, my off-grid solar. My house is completely solarized. I bought it like that, I didn't pay for it. So they're up there. Artichoke, banana trees. It's January, so they look pretty bad. I gotta cut them back. Can you see that? That's a cactus that I literally just picked up off the ground and planted it, and it grew. Got more mint over here on the side. More mint. And then I've got my little broken down vegetable planter, which I think used to be a driveway right here. But garlic in there. This, with the little doves in it, is a pecan tree. So if you know anything about pecans, you know that they just fall to the ground, and I literally come out here and pick them up, and I have pecans. And that's by the way, that's all of these trees. All of these trees are pecans or walnuts. But we're gonna go on a little ride, and I'm gonna show you different ways that I make money or save money by picking up fruits, vegetables, whatever. And of course, always ask. Just be polite and ask, but nobody's gonna say no. All right, what we have here is a lemon tree, just a couple doors down from my house. And my neighbor is literally standing right behind me, telling me not to show her house. So I'm not showing her house. But she lets me pick them whenever I want. Okay, so this is normal in my town. Someone left a box of mandarins, and I had one, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and they are delicious. So I'm gonna take a few and put them in my backpack. Okay, so now I'm just in a back alley. And this, you can't tell it right now, is a strawberry tree. Yes, there is such thing as a strawberry tree that grows fruit. To me, it doesn't taste... Oh, there's one up there. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, there's some up top. But grows strawberry fruit. Not my cup of tea, but hey, I'll put it on some oatmeal. And this is grapefruit. Look how big that is. Oh my gosh, there's one in there the size of a watermelon. These things are huge. Now this lady, I've passed by her a couple times and she's always like, take some, take some. Now I'm not a grapefruit fan, but as you can see, people don't really, you know, eat from their trees. I'm in another back alley. Just saying. More cuties. Okay, this is another strawberry tree, but this one actually has some. Oh, you see them? They're everywhere. Yep. And remember, this is January. This isn't exactly like May, June, where everything is ripe. This is just like the off season. Now, the point of doing this is not to be self-sufficient. It's not to save money. It's simply to supplement my food bill. And also, I didn't see any while I was out there, but usually I pick up a couple cans and bottles and then I save them and I recycle them. And I can make 20 bucks every couple of weeks just by picking up stuff while I'm walking. If I were to make a real effort out of it, we're looking at like $100 or $200 a month, which is more than enough to pay for my entire food bill. I don't want chickens. I don't want livestock. All I want is a little bit of fishing in the spring and summer and taking care of my fruits and vegetables. And just so y'all know, I did pass another elderberry tree, but the dogs were barking. Not these dogs. The dogs in the neighborhood were barking quite a bit, and so I didn't stop. I could have grabbed some berries, but some winter berries, but it decided not to, just because of the barking. But let's... No, you can't see my face, but you can see this. This is the cutie. How much are these at the store? How much are oranges at the store? How much are lemons? How much are blueberries? How much are blackberries? I'm probably saving hundreds of dollars a year by picking them myself. And every year I expand a little bit more and a little bit more. I plant a couple things. I learn how to process a couple things. And when the time comes, and I know it will, I won't be starving to death. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.